Hi, Michaela Harris here. I want to take just a few minutes today to show you what you could be doing to get more customers online by utilizing this beautiful website in the way that it should be. So, first thing, I want to note your website is absolutely gorgeous. I love how it's laid out. It's very aesthetically pleasing. However, as I scroll, I don't see 1,500 words of content. Now, why 1,500 is important is because that's what Google algorithms are looking for when they crawl a website. It's looking for 1,500 words of authoritative content with good keywords throughout that content. You also want to make sure that any images on your website are saving as keywords. And these back pages, same principle, but only 500 to 750 words of content with good keywords throughout that as well. So that's the number one way to optimize a website. The next thing that you want to do is optimize that Google business profile. Now this is how you're going to rank in the top 3 of maps. This is important because this is going to bring you in traffic that even your website might not be able to. But it'll also be able to direct people to your website the same as it would being on the first page. Now there's 4 things that you can do here to optimize this, and it's going to be add plenty of geotagged optimized photos that save as keywords. Get plenty of reviews from your customers. 20 is a good start, but I recommend getting as many of them to review you as possible. Going after citations, which are business listing sites like Yelp or Yellow Pages that list your name, address, and phone number. And lastly, making sure that your company description is very detailed and utilizes as many of those 750 words as possible. And just as a look here, it looks like you've done a pretty good job of that. So, you want to make sure you are doing more than what your top competitor is doing when it comes to photos, reviews, and citations. Take however many they have and go get more. Now, reason why this is important is as a potential customer, if I'm searching landscaping Memphis, Tennessee, I'm going to see the top 3 businesses and maps and that first page of organic URLs. 9 out of 10 people will never click the second page. And most people aren't going to click more businesses. You want to be as easy as possible for your customers to find you, because the harder it is, the harder it's going to be for them to go after you, to find your company. They're going to go with whoever's at the top and whoever's easiest to find. And sometimes most people might not even want to go to these third-party sites. Now, of course, these third-party sites like Angie's have their place and they are useful, same as Google Ads. However, if your website is here at the top, like this guy, they're not going to have to go to a third-party site to find you. By ranking, which this is not a paid position, you do this by ranking. By ranking here, people can click on your URL directly and don't have to go through these third-party sites that cost you money. So, with that, I want to compare your website to your top competitor. Just to take a look at their site real quick. It looks pretty good. They've got a lot of good stuff on here, but again, not 1,500 words of content, and their images aren't saving as keywords. So, that just means that even they're not doing everything that they can be, and they can be beat. If I take a look at the statistics behind your website, your UR and your DR actually look pretty good. So, this score is out of 100, so it obviously can be better. These are influenced by backlinks, and it seems like you have quite a few. Now, with that, it's not enough to just have a high quantity of backlinks. You want those to be high quality, because low quality backlinks can hurt you, not help you. Low quality backlinks aren't just neutral. They can actually drive your score down. So you want to have good quality backlinks here. I do see that you have a lot of organic keywords and you are bringing in some traffic to your site, which is great. However, this is not the best that can be done, and I want to show you why. If I take a look at your top competitor, I can already tell that they have a lot of room for improvement, and while they are generating a little bit more traffic than your site, I can show you how to go get more. So even they're not doing everything that they can. What's most important here are these organic keywords. So by going and ranking number 1, and now it's not just enough to be on the first page of Google, you want to be in the number one position. Reason being, the closer you are to that number one position, the higher percentage of people that are searching for that word are going to click on your site. Once you get past that first position, that percentage of people clicking starts to decline. So being on the first page is not exactly enough. You want to be as close to that number one position as possible. So the reason why I'm showing you this is because it's important to rank for the right keywords. You don't just want to rank for any keywords, you want to specifically target those that are going to bring you in a high volume of traffic. So that would be one like this. Landscapers Memphis, 500 people search that every month. 450. 100. There is a ton of volume out here. So just in Memphis, I've already, just in going through a few words, have gotten at 1,000 searches a month, and there are a lot more. So with that, you want to go after any of these words that pertain to your company, pertain to services you offer, and are also in the city that you offer them in. Now if I go right back to your website, these are your keywords. Those same two right here. That one that's got a 500 volume, 500 searches a month, you're ranked 7. That's why you're not bringing in as much traffic as you can be here. So there is potential for growth. Again, same with this one. 450 searches a month and you're in position 5. Like I said, the further away from position 1 you get, the less clicks you get. So you want to be as close to the top as you can. Now, the ones that you are ranking for, you're number 1 for all of these that have your company's name in them. However, that means people have to search for you directly. You want to go after those people that are searching for a service without knowing exactly who you are. That's where most of your volume is going to come in, and being position 5 and 7 is not exactly going to get you where you want to be. Now, if we come down here, Deck Builders Memphis, if you build decks, that's 80 searches a month, and you're in position 4. It looks like you've recently gone up a few positions. Now we take a look, go down further. A lot of these, some of them you're in the top 3, 4, which is good, but those are these lower volume ones. All of these higher volume ones that you're wanting to target, your position is relatively low, a lot lower than you would probably like it. So by bringing up your website to the number 1 position on several of those words is going to get you a lot of traffic that you're currently missing out on. I hope this information was helpful. I thank you for taking the time to watch, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.